Today we will be checking out the new Bazaar item, or the extended Lost Dungeon set. It's an expansion on the Forlorn set or Lost Dungeon set, crypt set that we've been seeing in the Bazaar before. It's been in there in different combinations, some just random pieces on its own or a whole set, but now we got added pieces into it. So, and it's up for 11 more days. It's probably gonna come into rotation again if you see this way further into the future. This has been a popular set, so it keeps coming into rotation, so you're not gonna miss out if it is not in rotation when you find this video. But this is how it looks. This is the promo, and the old pieces is these last four. If you already own the old set and you want to get this expansion, I think it is 700 something Chrome coins to get it, reminding new bits and pieces. So the old ones are these foundations and walls. You have the door and windows. You got the walls and doors for the Forlorn Crypt. You also got the stairs, ceilings, and pillars. The new pieces are super interesting. You got some walls, some rounded ceiling pieces, some new pieces of stairs. You got a gargoyle. You got crenellated wall pieces, both rounded ones and straight ones. You got several more options for making towers, so rounded door frames, rounded windows options, and a new door and some new windows. On top of that, you also now have the option to make super interesting tunnel systems underneath your build. So these 4 different Lost Dungeon cistern tunnel pieces, super interesting to use. I am excited to try them out. But on top of that, we also got the Iron Gates Lost Dungeon themed ladder, hatch frames, hatch door, and ceiling grate. So love these. As you can see, this promo picture that they are using here, I decided that I'm gonna build it. I am gonna build this exact thing, and I will see what difficulties and problems I will run into, because I've been using the Lost Dungeon set before in an earlier build, and I noticed that it had a lot of iffiness and issues. So I wanted to see what I could encounter, and I will tell you about them. So here we got my replica of that, and right away you might notice one thing that is a little bit different from the picture. I'm gonna put the picture right here, and you can look at that there. Maybe you don't see it, maybe you do, but we are missing a crenellated wall piece right here. Because what we notice, and something you might know already, is that to be able to put the crenellated wall pieces on, you need to have the ceiling or something to attach it to, like so. But then we couldn't have the stairs all the way up, because it interfered. If you have worked with these stairs before, these stairs are still a problem. They are still being super problematic, and it was really hard to get this done on stream earlier today, and I figured out what the problem was, and I'm gonna tell you about it. So for this tower, as you see here, there's no issue. It's because I don't have the stairs all the way up. Also, as you can notice here, we were not able to place in the wall. So if your tower is connected to another wall, it can be proven difficult. If the wall is extended outwards just a smidge, it does not want to. And if you have built before, you probably know this, that you have to put in different build pieces in different order. You probably have to take out some, place them in again in a new order to make it work. But we did that 1,000 times, and we could not get this to work. We could not get this to work. So if you're able to use something where the wall connected to it is this kind of foundation, there's a couple ones that has a door frame in it and stuff like that, so your wall doesn't extend outwards. because they just did not want to connect the round wall. And when we took away this wall to connect the round wall, we could not put in the regular wall anymore. It just did not want to. We tried everything. What else? Yeah. So the stairs are still being a super problem, because if you want to put them in, you can't have anything around it. Notice that it does not touch this piece that you can see here, this one here. But I could not set in the stairs at all unless I took away, like right from the bottom, I had to take away both these foundations and ceilings and everything that I had on this side to be able to place in the stairs. But other than that, the only thing I notice is that, and this might not be a problem for a regular build, is just that I tried to replicate the exact picture that was in the bazaar, and it was not possible. So that picture is rendered in an engine and not actually in-game, because you cannot get the crenellated wall on top of here unless you have a ceiling piece, and the ceiling piece does not want to connect if the stairs are there. So if you take away the stairs, which normally you wouldn't have the stairs up to the roof anyway, you would probably have the towers taller than the top floor, and then you wouldn't have the problem. You put down the ceiling pieces, and then you can put down the crenellated wall. Let's put all the way around like so. But something I did notice with the crenellated wall pieces is that they're really finicky. So they might not want to snap how you think they are supposed to snap. So it took me a moment to try to get it to snap. So you're gonna have to try a couple of angles. Let's see if we can hop down on ground and get it to snap better. But yeah, there we go. We got it there. So if you notice that you're having problems with these, they are a little stupid. They are a little stupid. And just be patient and play around with like the angles, and they will snap finally. Oh, I saw it snap there for a second. I have to move a little bit. Ah, I saw it. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that's tip number 2. If you notice that the snapping is a little iffy, what you can do, and that I do, and a lot of people do, is eliminating snap points by placing pillars or anything else. And then it should be able to snap better, because it doesn't have as many options to snap. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it to do the thing. Let's do the thing. Come on. And also make sure to scroll the little wheelie wheel to make sure that it gets the option. There we go. There we go. But yeah, sometimes that can help. Place down pillars or anything, a placeable, whatnot. And that will work. So here we go. We got the crenellated wall up there on the edge. But yeah, so I mean, this is only a problem that I encountered because I wanted to replicate the picture. But if you're building a castle or you're building a tower, you won't have the stairs all the way up to the ceiling. But I wanted to I wanted to see what was the issues, because I couldn't figure it out last time I used this build set. But this time I decided I'm gonna figure it all out, and I'm gonna tell you about it, how you can get around it. So that is one of the issues. And also, if you notice that it does not snap it on top of, so that's what I had issues with, the stairs not snapping on top of each other like they are supposed to. It's probably because you have something close. Even if it doesn't touch it, take away everything that is close to it, like a wall or a foundation piece or ceiling piece or anything that is even remotely close to it. Just take that off, put down the stairs, and then set down your walls around it again, and that will be all fine and dandy and working out great. So as you can see here, we're gonna go down One thing that I added into this picture that wasn't in the bazaar picture is the door, because I wanted to check it out. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Let's take off that so we can see it better. It's a really pretty wooden door. I really, really enjoy it to the tower build. And then we can see the different dungeon, the cavern, cistern pieces here, so you can make a very interesting dungeon tunnels for your build. I really love it. And like I paired it with this torch that you can add in any color that you want, and with how Conan spread light, I actually love it. It can be a little bit, if you're very particular how you want your light, where you want the light, especially if you're combining colors, that might be a little bit tricky for you, because light travels through walls in Conan, as you can see. So I placed the torch on the other side of the wall. You can see how the light bounces everywhere anyway, which is super cool. I like it, because then you can hide light and still have it make ambient light in the entire build. So that was really great. And what else did I want to show you? So these are the stairs that comes with the build. Obviously we have seen these dungeon doors and pieces before. They were in the last one, but this piece is new. So it comes with two different looks. Each of the four sides has one of the two. So you have this where it's a little altar with candles, and then you have this side that is just empty. I don't know if you can place anything in it, so let's try it. So if we have, for example, a candle, you can hacking place a candle in there. That is amazing, because that's something I noticed with one of the other dungeon pieces that you couldn't. So you have, for example, this one dungeon with the dungeon piece with a window, but we couldn't place anything in the window when we got it. Let's see if they fixed that. It might not have. Nope. So you cannot place the candle in the window, but this you can do. That is amazing. And as you can see, so it's empty on the parallel side of it, and then you have the little altar and figurine with the candles. So that is, I love this piece. It's very interesting, giving me Dark Souls feelings, and I love Dark Souls, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, and then we have the gargoyles. They look absolutely terrific. Let's take that off. You can see them. I love them. They are gonna look so great for a proper castle build, like a really cool castle build. And especially with these extended pieces for this Lost Dungeon or Forlorn Crypt set, I think it is no longer just a crypt set or a dungeon set. It has so many possibilities now. And as soon as I saw them, I need it, and we need to do a proper castle build with this, because now we can have round towers and we have much more variation in pieces, and I need to do that. So one of the videos coming up next week or the week after that will be a castle build. So if you haven't followed already, you really should, and make sure or subscribe and press that like button, because that will be one of the future videos. And I appreciate you watching this, and I hope this was to any help for you. And if it was, press that like button. If it wasn't, good for you. I will see you in the next video. Have a great week. Goodbye.